Mark Selby to break.
Mark Selby gets the second frame underway, and we mentioned it early on. There is a lot of movement with Mark. We saw it distinctly there when he was queuing up and he was breaking off. Just have a look at the movement. But he seems to get everything set, ready for the shot.
Chose to play the more attacking way, played for the black. It was a long way off. Erred on the slight side of safety by not coming off the cushion far enough for an easy black. So he didn't leave the red. It's just next to the black.
Well, where's this red going? Well, close to the middle, but it's not being left. And I don't think there's any way that Stephen... Well, he could play the pot on the red near the right middle and try and screw back to baulk. Or there is a red just sticking out from that main bunch that would cut into the left corner. But it's this red, but as long as he gets near the jaws of the pocket, the red should run safe. But he needed to screw back a bit further than that. And I'm sure that was his intention. He's left a red on here. Stephen can get to the red on the right hand side of the table, and that is a good target, that yellow, green and brown there. You can get that cue ball near that baulk cushion. That's pretty good. He's not made it, well, he's covered the path down the right hand side of the table somewhat, and the left hand side of the table is quite congested, so that little shake of the head tells you Mark Selby not happy with the return to baulk, so just coming off the side cushion to nestle into the main bunch. Misjudged this. Hit the pink.
Foul. And a miss. Stephen Lee 6. Yeah.
You see Mark just, he's left his cue there on the table. Just wants to make sure the referee puts the white in exactly the same place, just so he knows where to aim in the cushions. Might just be a millimetre further down the right of the cushion.
Foul. And a miss.
Well, I have to say, for someone of Mark Selby's class, that is poor. 2 attempts. And he'll be warned here because he can hit reds on either side.
I'm going to have to warn you, Mark, all right? Yeah? You know the rule, yeah?
If he doesn't hit one this time, he forfeits the frame. It's as simple as that. Well, he went for a red that he didn't want to play, and he's been very fortunate.
That's what you call world number 1 luck.
Yeah. As I say, he was, and he was forced into playing the red because we said if he didn't hit a red, he'd forfeit the frame. So he's played a shot that he didn't want to play. But look what happened. Flicked off a second red, knocked the black safe, didn't leave a pot on for his opponent. World #1 form. They've all had it. Well, Stephen felt he could clip that one in, but no such luck for Stephen. He misses the red, but leaves one. Wow.
Sorry, Steve.
That was a surprise. Just caught the wide jaw, just I'd be disappointed. There's the red over the far left corner, but he'd like to keep that in reserve.
1.
Well, surely he's not covered himself on the blue. If he has, he's on nothing. Surely not. Well, looking at his face, he probably has. That's amazing. Well, you couldn't imagine that happening in a month of Sundays. I mean, you could say it's a bit careless, but in all honesty, the odds of that happening, he could play that 1,000 times and that wouldn't happen. So I think all you can do here is just, well, I'm saying just cover the path to the red over the corner, but it wouldn't be that difficult to come off the side cushion and possibly pot it. But what else can he do?
Green ball. Stephen, lead 1.
Well, if he's cut off the one cushion escape, which he may have done by getting very tight to the green, that is a very good shot. And the fact that Mark is not playing off the right-hand side cushion across the table, he has got tight enough to the green to cover the one cushion escape, so considering his annoyance and frustration, that was an excellent shot from Stephen Lee.
Foul.
Either that pink's a lot bigger than the other balls.
Stephen Lee 6.
It's like a magnet.
That's 4 shots, 4 escapes from Snookers from that right-hand side cushion, and all 4 by both players have been, well, played pretty poorly. That's a poor shot.
1.
They're never guaranteed to get nice position when the red is so far into the pockets, the jaws of the pocket, but you had a lot of margin for error there.
Stephen, lead 1.
Yeah, it's all bits and pieces. Who was that? Oh, the Dave Clark 5, wasn't it? Before your time, eh, Steve? Looks too thin. And I think this red closest to the left corner, well, he's not even looking at it. I thought it would cut in. Maybe he's hampered by the blue. Or maybe he just thinks that the safety is a lot easier and he could get his opponent in trouble. But he hasn't. That's not good.